Before we get started, a quick word from our sponsor, Community Financial's President CEO Tansley Stearns podcast, Despite Impossible. Now on to the show. Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Filene, Origins, Abacus, Backbone, and Despite Impossible podcast. Hey everybody, Mike Lawson here with CU Broadcast. Welcome back to our continued coverage of the 2025 Big Bright Minds here in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, put on by the fine folks at Filene Research Institute. And in the Studio Lounge, we have a couple of fine gentlemen here living on the edge, as they say. Oh, look at that. A little David Letterman there. I like that. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Well, speaking of, Dr. Lamont Black down there on the end. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Good to see you.
You are also with Filene as well, one of the fellows there for their Centers of Excellence. So good on you for that.
My center is the Credit Union of the Future.
Yeah.
Future.
It's like, there's a lot there. There's a lot there for sure. Also, Wide Open Ventures and economics professor at DePaul University.
Yep.
Gosh, what else is on the docket for you?
Who knows?
NASA astronaut, sir?
Near orbit.
Exactly. Which is probably your happy place.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would be cool, very cool. And then last but not least, Mr. Randy Stolp, you're back here, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How are you?
Thanks. Good to be back.
Yeah. Good to see you, sir, because you are kind of part of something else that you and Lamont
Yeah, we've been kind of quietly playing together for a couple of months on this Loan NFT project.
So let's call it, it's called Loan NFT. And do you want to share with us, give us a quick overview here, and then you guys can dive into some details here. What's it?
Yeah, I mean, the simplest thing is, loan participations are a really needed thing in the credit union industry. A lot of credit unions use them. More should be using them to manage risk, liquidity, all kinds of things. And they're paying right now. My credit union, my last credit union used them and did those, and it was just really difficult. The monthly reporting, the process, intermediaries, having to go to brokers or marketplaces and so forth. And so on the simplest terms with Loan NFT, we're trying to make it really simple for credit unions to be able to do loan participations and be able to do them peer-to-peer.
Right on.
No more intermediaries.
So what got this conversation going? Because you say you guys have been chatting it up here for the last couple of months. So what got the conversation going?
Well, the project itself goes back to PhiLab. So shout out to Filene. So I had pitched this idea, and we got some credit unions that were interested. And so this was about 2 years ago. We spent a year building the proof of concept. And so now we've continued that. We've got it progressed to really like minimum viable product at this point. And that was when I reached out to Randy and started thinking about a leadership team who's going to be helping really make this operational and get it to market. And so, we met and started working together.
Wow. So cool.
Start with some conversations around the other consulting you've been doing, and a lot of mutual colleagues and friends and things, Ryan Best and John and all the usual suspects.
Getting those guys in.
Right, and then we quickly pivoted onto Loan NFT, and it's exciting. It's really going to be.
So when can we see, I know this is kind of, I don't want to say preliminary, but we're just kind of on the launch pad right now. Is that
we're in our initial funding raise to make the platform operational and to start to build out all the features and functionality that credit unions need for it. So we're expecting probably Q1 to close the initial funding raise. We're starting meetings. We've had a couple of meetings already with credit unions. We've got a couple more scheduled over the next few weeks. Even with the holidays, there's really a lot of interest in this because
I would think so.
Process today.
Yeah. Some of the pain points that you guys are addressing again, because it sounded like a kind of a clunky process, or kind of the pain in the rear end.
I mean, it's going to be super easy for a credit union to post their pool themselves using the blockchain. So that's the other thing foundationally that we're changing about this. And then, we're walking the talk. At the end of the day, we want to facilitate purchasing the pool using stable coins and transferring the monthly income via stable coins.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there's just instant gratification, right? Like where credit unions are waiting 2 or 3 weeks sometimes to get the reporting and to have the money transferred to them. It's really a difficult process.
So I think the beauty is the transparency. because we're using, blockchain as this shared ledger. Now instead of like emailing spreadsheets and like brokers making phone calls, it's just like we're putting it all together in one place.
And the timing, because you mentioned this sometimes takes 2 to 3 weeks, but now with stablecoin being kind of the foundation of it, I guess I'm assuming.
I mean, it could really be instant.
This is immediate, right?
Immediate as soon as they agree and sign the documents. And that's the other thing. They're negotiating directly with each other. So the credit union A is posting the pool, and credit union B is bidding on the pool. Credit union C, D, and E could be bidding on the pool as well. And so credit union A has a choice of who's going to give them the best offer on that pool, and then they negotiate directly back and forth. The system will facilitate them actually, the other credit union that's purchasing it can do a counteroffer. And then the selling credit union can either accept or counter back.
It's a marketplace.
Yeah.
Like an eBay for land. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I remember you talking about something like this a few years ago at Nacuso, where blockchain was kind of the foundation for lending, which everybody at the time, that was blowing minds at the time, and now this is a reality. So share with me how that's all kind of come to fruition, what you've been...
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a dream at first, and it's so exciting to see it becoming reality. And I think that's what Randy really brings to the table of, this isn't just some academic out trying to test some theory, but like we're building a real product here, and it's super exciting.
Very exciting for the industry. So you also mentioned that it's a CUSO as well, or in the works
it will be a CUSO, right?
Okay.
So we're doing an initial fundraise, and then there'll be an opportunity to convert that into equity in the CUSO.
Okay.
Really in the first half of the year, probably.
Okay. Oh, so, all right. So
we want to progress pretty quickly.
Where do we find out more about Loan NFT? Where do we go? LoanNFT.com?
Not quite yet.
Yeah. At this point, we're still...
.ai, as everyone's putting their names now?
I think most people know how to find me.
Yes.
So, if you're interested, find my website, lamontblack.com, shoot us a message, because it really is, it's individual credit unions that we've built relationships with, the ones that are active in the participation market and often frustrated with the way it works today. And so those are the types of calls that we're having. It's like people who know that there's more possible, and now they want to get in at this early level, so that like they, as investors in the CUSO, they're not just a user of the platform, but actually part of the revenue.
Yeah, well, so message me directly on LinkedIn or,
Well, between the two of you, I think we know about probably 99.9% of the credit unions here. So
that's right.
Getting the word out shouldn't be too big of an issue, but we'll be happy to get the word out as well for you guys. This is really exciting for the industry. So a lot of stuff happening in 2026, gentlemen. Yes. And you guys are right there at the tip of the spear. So keep up the good work. All right.
Thanks.
Well, anything else to add? Lamont, any final words here before you get back on stage?
Yeah, we're getting ready to do a whole stablecoin summit.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, this is like the whole platform, whether it's money or assets, it's like it's all converging.
Awesome. How about you, Randy? Any final words, sir?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah, we're just excited to get started, and the conversation's been great. The buzz is really out there with people because they really see what this can be. Okay, good deal. Well, reach out to either one of these fine gentlemen on their respective platforms and get rolling with Loan NFT. It's going to be really exciting in 2026. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Studio Lounge interviews brought to you by Filene, Origins, Abacus, Backbone, and Despite Impossible podcast. A quick word from our sponsor, Community Financial's present CEO, Tansley Stearns' new podcast, Despite Impossible.